everyone, welcome back to House of Chi Yoga. Let's get right on it this morning. We have got our 30 seconds high, 30 seconds low intervals. We're going 5 exercises. Oh, my sign fell down. 5 exercises. And a little bit different today, we're going to do 30 seconds of exercise and 30 seconds of holding a stretch. So, first exercise will be Malasana. Feet are hips distance, toes pivot out. You're driving the knees wide as the hips go down, and then you come up and do a little toe tap. So now I'm extending all the way through my toe. Malasana, toe tap, Malasana, toe tap. 30 seconds, one leg goes back. We're in a grasshopper. I'm on the side of my hip. My sit bones are up. You can stay, you can reach, you can bind. Next, we're going to a straight crunch. I don't need to show you what that looks like. Just make sure abs are in, chest is going, the head is going straight up. And then you're going to hold a bridge where we lift the hips. We're moving on to reverse table. This one is trickier. Fingertips slightly out, chest is open here. You can either press back just like this, or you can press back and do an alternating heel up and across. That's hard. Then we're coming into our cobra for 30 seconds. Chest open. Open up the abs we just worked, the hips we just worked. Next, forearms down. We're going big steps across the mat. From there, dolphin, hips up. Last exercise, we're moving into a lunge kick. I'm going backwards lunge. If you like forward lunge, go for that. I always like backwards. Back, come up, stabilize, kick through. So single side, not alternating. Hi. And then we're going figure 4 stretch. Or just come down. You can stay here. You can bind. You can fold. That feels so good. Let me figure this timer out. We're going to get started. Uh-oh, this time we're going to work. Here we go. All right. Going in less than 10 seconds. Our first one, the little Malasana squat. Toe tap. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knees wide, toe tap. Abs are in and active. Hi. I didn't have much warm-up, so I'm getting right into it today. Now, if you feel like your hip flexors are getting the most work, focus on pushing back into the butt muscles. Focus on driving the knees wide and squeeze your booty. Whatever area you want to be working is where you should be intentionally squeezing. 2 and 1. Hey, my right leg's going back first for grasshopper. I'm going to go ahead and bind it because I would love a stretch right now. We're moving on from this one to a regular crunch, so I'm just going to go to my back, feet planted. I need to get another timer so I can see. Are we there yet? Oh, we still have 10 seconds. I'm going to enjoy this. Start shifting onto the back. Most important thing here is the low back stays down. I am not dragging my head and curling forward. I'm gazing straight up to the sky. I'm crunching up with my abdominal muscles. Make sure you feel the abs working, not the arms. Hi, I feel it working. Keep going. We got 5 more seconds, and then we're moving on to our bridge. Hips up. Oh, open up the abs. 20 seconds here. Keep breathing. Might as well dance it out if we're here. You got 10. Then we're moving on to a seated. And this is a lot of low abdominal. You got to keep the arms locked out. Let's set it up a little early. We got 5 seconds. Come up. Every fingertip, arms locked out. You lift the hips, open the shoulders. You can either go back or you can go back and step across. This is a lot of low core. No one's arms are too short. I'm keeping my arms locked out. I'm using my low core to bring my butt up off the floor. Think about pulling your hips toward your rib cage. Hi! Also a lot of arms. My arms are burning. They are tired today. 1. Take it to cobra, roll through, open up the heart. Deep breaths. Keep the shoulders pulling away Keep the chest expanding. We've got 2 more exercises for this round. I never know until I start doing the work, but this seems like a heavy arm workout today. 5 seconds and we're moving to our forearms. Just take it on back. I'm going to press my palms together. Abs are in. Big step across the mat. Now, if you don't feel your abs working, bring your butt lower. Your butt should be about level with the shoulders. If you feel crunching in your low back, you may be too low. You may need to bring your hips up a little bit. Stay very active on the toes. You can even add more of a hop. It's going to make it more challenging. It's going to work your stabilizers. It's going to pick up the cardio aspect for you. Where are we at? We got 3. And now walking up to dolphin. Push the head between the triceps. Push the floor away from you. The entire forearm is planted. We only have 1 more exercise. Hi. Feel the stretch across the triceps. Relax the shoulders. You're using your side body or lats to hold. Take 1 more breath here. Let's start bringing knees down, hands up, and then we're going to step into stand. I'm doing the backwards lunge, so I'm starting back of my mat. Right leg kicks back, right leg kicks forward. Breathe. Don't lose your breath. Falling over. Where's my stabilizers? Keep your gaze in one spot if you're getting wobbly. Remember, you can always slightly pivot the back leg in. It'll help you not wobble so much. And the front toe's planted. I focus on pushing my big toe down to the floor. 1 figure 4 stretch. I'm going to bind, elbow crease to the base of the foot, and then hand to the inside of the knee. And then I can extend my leg and fold. Feel a nice stretch there. Mm, 10 more seconds. Get 2 more breaths in. Releasing. We're going to take 1 full minute of rest this time. So we'll go through the timer twice, and then we'll come back for round 2. And you can just walk around, bring the heart rate down. We've gone through our first 30 seconds. We have 1 more 30 seconds till we start round 2. Remember, we're only doing 3 rounds of this one. Man, I almost feel like we should do 4. Let's see what it feels like at 3. If it feels like we need 1 more, I'll push it to 4 rounds. Why not? All right, we're starting in about 10 seconds. Let's come back to our mat. Now we're moving back into that Malasana tap. So make sure that when you're pushing down, knees go wide, you're hitting the outer leg, glutes, heels to the floor. Sink, toe tap nice and light on the toe tap, and I'm trying to point the foot to engage the leg all the way down to the toe. I'm going to pick up my pace a little bit here. Woo, I'm by this heater, and all of a sudden, it's feeling warm. Don't lose your core. You have 10 seconds left. Notice if your weight is falling forward, don't let it fall forward to the knee. It's back into the butt muscles. Almost there, 2 more. 1, the left side goes back for grasshopper. So my butt is visible, my butt is off the floor, my hip is on the floor. And then the right knee, that front leg, knee goes high for the stretch. Where are we going after this? We're going into our crunch. 10 seconds. Most important thing on your crunch, low back, is suction to the mat. There is nothing that is sliding in that space from your low back to the floor. Let's go. Push the feet down. Keep the heels relatively close to the butt. Check in with the low back space. Don't pull with the arms. Lift with the core. Your head, your gaze, straight up. Hi. Keep going. Great focus. Find your core. Don't start using the arms. You only have 5 seconds left. And hips up. Now open up the glutes. If you want to hold at the top with more quad work, you can bring the heels in closer. Few seconds, we're coming down. 10. Start making your way down to seated. Remember, no one's arms are too short for this move. It's about locking, pushing the floor away from you, and bringing your hip bones to your rib cage. Squeeze. You can pass through, chest open, and back with a cross. Try to get all the way to the top and rotate the chest open, rotate the shoulders back. Ooh, I'm getting sloppy on my cross. 10 seconds. Can I hit one more each side? Oh, Cobra pose, open it up. My abs, I'm feeling it. Breathe here. Relax the front body. We're moving on to our forearms or next. Yeah, this feels like an arm workout to me. One more breath. Take it onto the forearms, lock into place. Remember, if you don't feel your core, bring the hips lower. Push into the toes, keep the body nice and long. Don't let the arms come up, push the forearms down. Maybe you can add a bigger hop for the last 15 seconds. Oh, shoulders. Keep going, plant the forearm chi. Distribute the work, distribute the weight. You got 5. Hi. Walk into dolphin. Oh my lordy. Head between the triceps. Push the lats back and away. Keep breathing. Moving on to lunge after this one. That round went by so fast. Bring the knees down. Hands down. Step it forward. Okay. Opposite side leg. Now I'm stepping my left side. Lunge back first. Stabilize. Kick through. Big toes planted. Hug the hips in. You have the option to just barely turn that back knee, back hip in. It's hard to talk and work. You think I'd be better at it by now. Hi-ya! Squeeze it all. We gotta rest after this. Figure 4 stretch. I'm doing the same thing I did before. Foot to the elbow crease, hand wraps, forward fold. Releasing exhales out the mouth to relax the shoulders, relax the jaw. You got a couple more breaths here. Releasing that bind. Round 2. Oh yeah, I think we can make 4 rounds. We might as well even things out. We got our lunges and stuff. So we have room to do 4 rounds. We can put in the work. Take this minute to rest, to recover. Get the heart rate down. Deep breaths into the belly. Place your hands to the belly. Try not to drink water on these rounds. Try to make it through the whole workout. We're on our last 30 seconds before we start round 3. Moving on to less than 20. Okay, 1. Malasana. Malasana toe tap. 10 seconds. Remember, weight back. You want to land in your butt. Not forward to your hip flexors. Not forward to your knees. Hips distance, toes wide. We push the knees out. Feel the butt muscles. Toe tap cross. Active from top to bottom. Make sure you're not coming all the way down into a stretch pose for this one. You're going into a squat. Your butt's about level with your knees. If it's not getting to your knees yet, that's okay. Focus on the glute work and focus on driving the knees wide. Eventually, you'll be strong enough to get it all the way down to knee level. Last one. Grasshopper. Right side's going back. Front foot is planted. Front knee is up. Make sure your booty is off the floor, on the hip. That's going to ensure that I feel the stretch there. Moving on to our crunches in 10 seconds. These crunches are kind of getting me. 3, 2, take it back. Plant, lock into your core, press straight up. So just fingertips on the head this time. Keep the elbows open wide. Focus on the abs to lift. Don't use momentum by bringing the hips up. Keep pulling the hips down. Keep pulling navel to spine. And squeeze. I always remind myself, squeeze. Just keep squeezing. Just keep going. Squeeze harder. You're not going to die. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, and bridge. I'm bringing my feet in close this time. Actively pulling everything together and lifting up. Hold and breathe. The abs are opening and releasing. Everything else can still be working if you want it to be. Or not. Or you can dance it out. Your choice. It's your free time. Your free 30 seconds. My booty's sinking. I'm dancing too much. Taking a seat in. All right. Building that low core strength. Your arms aren't too short. You got to build the strength in the abdominals. Fingertips are out a little wide when you come up. If I put my fingertips forward, I have a really small amount of mobility in my shoulder. Your shoulders may not be like that. I do have very tight shoulders, very tight chest, but I have to take my fingertips out so that they give me more space to open up at the top. Almost there. 1, cobra. How do your arms feel? This is the part where my arms start getting tired. That's okay, we're already on round 3. We just keep smiling and squeezing. Couple more breaths. We're moving on to our forearms. In 3, 2, take it to the forearms. I'm pressing my palms together. Hips low. Squeeze your booty. Squeeze your legs, especially those quads. You're bouncing off the balls of the feet, or pushing is actually a better word. Push off the balls of the feet. Maybe you can step wider. Maybe you can move quicker. It's only about 10 seconds left. Why not? Push the floor away from you. Keep going. 5. Hi, dolphin pose. Don't let the forearms pop up. Don't let the wrists pop up. Keep pushing down. You don't have to extend so much in this dolphin. You could even keep the knees on the floor if you wanted to. Go towards the child's pose if your shoulders are getting really tired. One more for this round. We're back to our lunge in 10 seconds. Take it up. So now I'm on my right side again. Right side steps back. Let's go. And kick through. Hiya! Sound effects always make the time go by faster. Just FYI. Use the arms to balance. I'm going all over. I'm using too much arm. All right. Centering. Big toes planted. Abs are strong. Here we go. That's better. Start having too much fun. And figure 4 stretch. I'm going to challenge myself and hold a figure 4 balance. Big toe down. Try to sink it lower. If you need that stretch, go back into the stretch. My left butt cheek. Oh my gosh, we have 10 seconds. Keep breathing. It'll be over one day. 2, 1. Check it out. We got a full minute. And then one more full round. Hands to the belly if you're struggling getting the heart rate down. That was our first 30 seconds. We have 30 more to go. Try to get the breathing back to normal. On this last round, your goal is to get the heart rate up. We don't have weights and we don't have super cardio movements. So if you're going through these movements, we have 10 seconds, by the way. If you're going through these movements and your heart rate is not coming up, make sure you're really pushing yourself this time to move quicker. We need that heart rate up within the 30 seconds. Otherwise, it's all for naught. We don't want to waste time. Push yourself for the 30. Put the effort in, and you will see the results. Top to bottom, let's go. Whoops, hit the mic, sorry. Don't fall forward, back into the butt. I say that all the time because I feel myself do it. Constant reminders on these quick movements. 5, 2, 1. Left side back, grasshopper. Remember, you don't have to bind. I got extra long arms, so binds are always coming easy to me. Toe down, knee up. Maybe take a little farther. Ten seconds. Start moving it onto the back. Feet planted. Your last chance to hit the abdominals. Let's go. Think about squeezing from your core first. Head and shoulders following along. Don't think about lifting your head. Think about lifting, squeezing with the core. We're almost there. I hope. My abs are on fire. 2, 1. Ayah, bridge. I'm going to keep my abs closed this time. I'm going to feel the burn. So push, squeeze, hips to ribs, lock into the glutes. We got less than 20. We got about 15. Ten seconds. Let's take it forward to seated. Last chance to work on this low abdominal. Lock it in. See, I'm right by my hip. I roll the chest open as I lift. I come back into a hollow. You gotta squeeze everything back. It's almost as if I'm rounding here. Watch my hips go behind the hands. So try not to do this and keep the hips in front of the hands. Drive the hips behind. It's gonna shorten that space to lift your butt up off the floor. Oh my gosh, I gotta get moving. 1. Cobra. Hey. Open up the front space. Deep breaths. Ten seconds. It's our last forearm work. Let's take it on down to the forearms. Abs in. I like pushing my palms together. You can also push your hands down to the floor. The most important part is that you're pushing into the floor. The wrists especially, forearms, you're stabilizing by driving down. Abs are up. Booty's down. Toes are popping. Pick up the pace. You got 10 seconds. Oh, shoulder burn. 3, 2, hallelujah, dolphin. Remember, if your shoulders are giving out now, which hopefully they're just about there, you can always go to child's pose. Or you can stick it out for the last 20. Keep pushing the floor away from you. We have only 1 more minute. Bring the knees down. Last lunge. Last chance. Kick it out here. I'm going to try not to mess around so much on this round. Almost there. Push yourself for these last few seconds. I'm here for the same reason. I'm not wasting my time. I'm breathing. I'm squeezing. I'm working. I'm trying to smile. Oh, Lord. Almost there. Oh, my gosh. It became a jump kick. 1. Challenge yourself. Hold the balance. Let's get ourselves there first. Gaze stays in one spot. Good time for the music to go out. Hi, breathe. Take it a little lower. Oh my gosh, almost there. Yeah. Release. Check it out, we did it. That felt good. I'm really happy I did 4 rounds. That felt much more complete. Anything you need to do. That was a good cardio. Adding that 4th round really brought the cardio aspect. A lot of glute, a lot of shoulder. Hiya. That was a burner today. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you next time on the How to Treat. I don't know why I did that, but I try.